discussed in the last class?
We discussed about biggest problem, autocomplete,
Perfect.
data picture,
Mm-hmm.
dialogue box,
Okay.
topic plan, slider,
Mm-hmm.
jQuery generator.
Perfect. So today what we will do is we will have a short session today. As people are also less, I will give you some assignment also by the end of this. So I request you to
Okay.
submit that assignment by tomorrow. Okay?
Okay. Okay, sir.
I'm sorry. So the last concept which we have seen is slider. So what is a slider?
Mm, slider is basically like, no, I mean, where we want to slide on the cursor, we can go there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then whatever we wish to see, we can go there and see that.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Range purpose, it is useful.
Mm-hmm. So when we are dealing with jQuery UI, so what we have to take care, we have to take care of whether we are importing a UI plugin or not. So when I say UI plugin, it has two important plugins in it. I'm sorry, I just closed that window. So it has two important plugins in it. One is
Mm-hmm.
jQuery UI.css and jQuery UI.min.js. Okay, so these two plugins must ensure should be there. And apart from that, one basic plugin or the common plugin you can say, this one should be there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use one slider here. So let me run from here. So why it's not coming? Can you tell me?
It doesn't show the other function.
Hmm. Main function is missing in this. And this will be terminated with semicolon. So here we go with slider. So now today we are going to start some stuff into the new topic which belongs to this jQuery UI only, but it has a very much usage. So today's concepts which I am going to cover is very important concepts, which I promised earlier that concepts are going to be covered in scripting language also. So let me start with the tabs. What do you mean by tab?
So you move window, the
Mm-hmm.
window, it
Okay.
is like Google or anything.
Okay. So let me start it now. UL for
Um,
unordered
important
list, right?
information.
Java, C, C++, So you can see that you got a tab over here. So in this tab you can fill the information related to Java. I'm just copying and pasting in rather than writing that all. This copying and pasting over here. It's I'm giving one div pre. I hope you remember this whole. Let me explain you what I'm doing over here. Pre and close of div. So this div name is, let me give some id equal to Java. In the same way, what I'm doing is I'm going for align it in a perfect way. Three we have, right? Java, and then C, and then C++. So in this pre, I'm going to paste Java content. In the same way, in C pre, I'm going to paste C language content. And C++, I need to get some C++ from Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Come on, Mr. Wikipedia. Okay, let me close this stuff and it's loading. Yeah, it's loading, still loading. I have not configured it with respective to the tag. I need to configure all this stuff. How I need to call it in this way. Java C++. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Actually, here I got one red pop-up. Some problem might be there, I thought. So you can see that the content is getting changed. The alignment and all we can drag it from, what I mean to say, we can handle it by using a what we can do by using styles and all we can do this. So now I'm removing pre means the format will be same as you have copied. So now the format is different. Our intention is to learn this concept, how this windows will work out. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Let me summarize what I have done. It's pretty simple over here. The content is huge, because of that the files are looking very huge. So what we are trying to do over here is we are trying to display three tabs. What are the three tabs? Java, C, and C++. So these tabs are nothing but the Windows sub window. This is one sub window, this is another sub window, and this one is another sub window. How we got that one? By using an unordered list. This all has been wrapped in a tab, and this complete responsibility we have given to whom? jQuery. jQuery internally calls tabs, and then it does all needful for you and make it ready by calling the small function. Okay, so these tabs we are applying on the top of div, and it is a predefined, like a ul should be there inside. So it will be arranging li's with your respective one, and in this way it will be completing it. So you can see that you got it in a perfect way, three different tabs. And after that, what we have done is we have assigned with three different divs. Okay, we have given the name of the three different divs as C language, one is Java. Let me give like Java. Why I'm using hash, can you tell me? As it is a ID. ID means hash. So here href will be calling this specific div. So this time I'm going to take some simple. One line of code I am taking. So why I have taken less content? Because to understand it very clearly. When I am taking huge content, it is looking like I am going with huge files. So you can see that I have three divs. Each div is concerned with some specific tab. So first div I have binded with Java, and this Java is going to be called on the href hyperlink call. So when you are clicking over here, you are getting this first div. How it is coming to know? By you binding this IDs. This ID is Java, so Java to Java. In the same way, C to C will get binded over here. In the same way, C++ to C++ will get binded over here. Okay, do you have any questions over here?
Yes.
Shall we move on to next concept?
Yes.
We have seen tabs. Let me complete menu. So for this again I am starting from 0. So here we have empty. So here we have a clean slate. So let me complete this and then explain you. You're following, no, Leela?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So this is nothing but menus. What is this menu? Okay. So what is this menu? You will come to know very clearly. Just hold on. So here you can see that within that you will be getting all these things. So I hope you remember for designing a menu how much pain we have taken in the earlier days. This pain has been given to jQuery, and jQuery will take all these pains. So, and you can see that the width of Java is 300, and submenu, this is a menu, right? Main menu, and this is a submenu. Submenu is also that much. So let me do one thing. Let me make this one only to be affected, not submenu. So you can see that now. In this, if you want any other submenu, just it is pretty simple. What you have to do is you have to go with ul with li. I'm not going to write all module names, just an overview. So here you go with this, and here you go with this. Okay, and handling and all you can handle in your own way, no problem at all. If you feel like, as you are aware about CSS, you can go in your own way. Fair enough. Let me explain you what I have done. So let me roll back. So now I'm standing on a clean slate. What I did is I have added some menu items here. So you can see that this is an unordered list. 1 2 3 4 5 items we have added, and then I have given the ID as, in spite of ID I have given div earlier. Later I changed it to ID as menu, and this as it is ID, so I'm using hash and dot menu. Just by using dot menu, everything will be done by the jQuery. So you can see that your complete content has been changed. Now in order to show you it is as a menu, what I did, I have simply added the width of this one, and then I have added some more content to that one. So this is nothing but sublist of or submenu of Java. In Java we have core Java, advanced Java, Spring, Hibernate, Oracle, MySQL and all. Correct? So when I am refreshing this, so I got this entire content. This is a submenu. So now how to get a submenu that I have taken? It's pretty simple. Just you have to use UL over here. And then I have used one more UL which tells that it is a submenu. Now you can see that in Java, Spring, in this way.
So when we design automatically, like we can use this jQuery and we can design the food menus, right?
Yeah, we can design the similar thing over here, and that is the only assignment. You have to make it as a, this is nothing but vertical one. You have to design with the horizontal one, and you have to override some CSS, and you have to complete that. Is this clear?
Okay.
So perfect.
And even without jQuery also we can design websites like with
Yes,
CSS
yes,
and HTML.
yes. We can design
It
with
just takes
using CSS
time,
also, right?
it
As we
takes
did.
long time, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
But using jQuery, what is happening is you have given a complete pane to whom? To jQuery. Just by calling dot menu, internally jQuery calls everything. You don't have to worry much about it. So it is something like this. In this will come.
The, that is JavaScript too, right?
Right.
Where you want to can use JavaScript, jQuery, CSS, HTML, all
Good.
things to design website, right?
Correct, correct. Okay. I hope it is clear to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, so if you want to increase the width, if you want to align horizontally, if you want to increase the tab, if you want to change the font, everything we have covered in a very beautiful manner. So please follow that and
Mm-hmm.
complete this assignment and send it to me. Tomorrow I will be explaining you jQuery Zoomer. Zoomer is very interesting concept. Here you have one website. If you want, if you get a time, you just refer this Zoomer concepts. After completing that assignment only, go for this one. Elevate Zoom is a plugin. I will explain you how to import, what are the important plugins we have. So here you can see that. Let it load completely. So here, this is nothing but Zoomer.
Yes, so we will see those in Amazon.
Uh, I think you don't use mic, because of that your voice is breaking and not clear. Can you type what you want to say? Correct, correct, perfect, correct, perfect. Yeah, for Amazon and all. In that also we have various ways of zooming, like fade in. You can see that we have faded the image. How to fade the image? Only the portion where your cursor is going, that only is highlighted. When you see the above one, everything is fine. Only it is highlighting, but here fading is there. So many things are there which we have to see. Tomorrow I will completely take this session only on the Zoomer, and then I'm going to give you a big assignment with respective to developing an image, and after that we will be going with the JSON, and then we will be dealing with Ajax, and then we will be combining this jQuery, JSON, Ajax, and Java. And then, if time permits, we'll go for AngularJS. So AngularJS will take hardly one or two class, and with that we will be wrapping the session. Okay. So I am done. Do you have any questions?